Where am I? So I'm through the big circle, and it closed behind me, so does that mean I'm safe from the storm? I mean, you'd think a storm could just go over the top. There seems to be another path here. So maybe there's another ally? Another spaceman that survived and got this far? Or not?
What in the world? Hey, get away from him.
Well then. So it looks like she stabbed him with a plant, or the plant is moving. So both my crewmates are now confirmed dead. So there were 3 in total. So this plant is not lifeless after all. The woman seems to avoid their traps. Okay, so she didn't kill them. The plant was a trap. And the woman knows how to avoid them. And the plants are definitely moving. So I guess I need to, first of all, avoid the plants. Second of all, follow her footsteps. Because I assume walking into that, bad idea. And, I mean, I would try and jump over them. Just because. But I might wait to have some jetpack fuel to do that. So I would just drop straight into the middle of them here. Okay, so her footsteps only seem to work when she's on the actual ground. When she's climbing over rocks like this, her footsteps don't light up. Which is interesting. And this is a very odd formation. So, columnar basalt. So they're natural formations that appear on Earth. So there are many examples on Earth. But on a far grander scale. So I have to assume that they're formed in a similar fashion to on Earth. Via the slow cooling of huge lava flows. So that's quite cool. Right. So I guess we need to find our way across here. But there are no green footsteps to follow now. Okay, maybe there are. But not across the tall ones. So I need to be careful. Yeah, so the footprints offer me a subtle comfort as I press into the unknown. So, yeah, this is confirming what I thought earlier. So the rocky areas, the tracks don't show up. An analysis of the soil at the point of contact suggests there's something organic reacting to the person. So that could be the green fire, because that was a type of bacteria or fungus, I think. So it makes me think of nuclear propaganda. I mean, being irradiated, not the worst thing that's currently happening. You're stranded alone on a planet. You know that all your crewmates are dead. And now there's a mysterious woman. Need a bit more perspective than just, I might be stepping on radioactive stuff. But I mean, it still is an issue, but not as big of one as they're thinking it is, I think. Right, actually we're heading down there. That's quite a long fall, but I have a spacesuit, so I'm fine. Right, oh, there's another glowing thing over there. I feel like I'm probably missing a lot of the rock structures again. Aha, so I've taken a sample from the roots. So they're carbon-based. They are completely unique in terms of cellular structure. And there's little specialization between cells. But they're very complex. So the cells don't need to specialize if they're complex, because they can already do everything they need to. I guess their cells can hold more information than, I guess, human cells can. Which kind of makes sense. Right. I assume this is the right way to go. The footsteps did kind of lead here. This is the only direction I could see to go in. So. And yeah. Keeping my momentum up definitely does help. Actually, I'm supposed to go across here. And not across the top. I might have been supposed to go... Oh, no, there's green footsteps here. I think I'm good. The other way seemed too obvious. And not green enough. But I probably could have gone either way. Because it does seem to end up here, regardless. But, so what happened with the... There was a storm following me a while ago. I don't know what happened to that. So I'm having a slight extra explore. So there's a way up here. And I guess I can go up here. Oh no, I was supposed to go over there. Okay. But I didn't got that rock structure. Good. So I'm heading the right direction. Although I don't know where I'm heading to. Oh, that was loud in my ears. But there seems to be a storm chasing me. So I guess I'd better run fast. Let's take a shortcut. Well, that scared me. Ooh. I did see a flashing light. I think there might be another oxygen tank thing. Yeah. I assume I'm about to run out of oxygen if there's an oxygen tank there. But, yeah, what was I saying?
Oxygen.
So I don't know why I'm following the woman. I guess I've got nothing else to do, really. Because, I mean, I could try and build a shelter, but there's plenty of abandoned shelters already that I could go and live in if I needed to. Although, based on the amount of oxygen I've used, I've walked quite a long way away from them. I've had to top up twice. Each oxygen lasts 8 hours, so I've walked for almost a day. It's been almost 24 hours since I landed here. And I haven't slept yet. So, maybe I'm not entirely human. But you'd think that at some point I would need sleep. And this looks like another circular thing. Could be a portal. What's the recording say? So they received a shipment of men, food and copper. But it was all lost. There was an explosion. Okay. So the portal started blowing stuff up instead? And they're using too much green fire in their electrical production. Okay. So they're rallying the scientists together. We must return home. So they're already having to escape. And their stuff's exploding on going through the portal. Alright, it's not looking great for them. Right. Is this the right way to go? No. Right. This way? Yes. The screen. But yeah, so whenever they got supplies of food, copper and people, they would explode. So it doesn't sound great.
It's time for some answers.
So I've picked up the tracks again. Setting aside the mystery of how she's able to survive out here, I don't know if I can trust her. The trail appears to lead away from dangers, but maybe that's just because she's looking out for herself. Probably. So she doesn't want me following her. No. When someone says no, don't do that thing. But I guess there's nothing else to do. Still not a good reason. When someone says no, don't do stuff. And here she is. She's probably going to tell me off for following her. In Russian, so I can't understand. That's not a good excuse. But if she can get me home, or at least away from here. Right, I came up that way, so there's green footsteps there, so I assume I need to go this side. And that looks like a nice narrow bridge for me to cross. So I assume I'm going to have to go up here. Oh, this is very narrow. So that is a nice look. That's a nice view over the whatever planet this is. The landscape. Yeah, I don't think it's actually been said what planet this is. Because I was kind of assuming Mars. Because it looks similar to Mars. But there's a lot of water here. And also apparently I travelled light years and years away to get here. So who knows? Maybe it'll be said later on which planet this is and what part of the galaxy. Right. Please, no. There we go. Oh, I can't make it up there. So I think it's the black plants like that that move are the ones that are dangerous. I think the other ones that are just greyish brown are slightly more okay. Oh, there she is. Okay, I guess I need to get over there.
That doesn't look safe.
What, the bridge that just crumbled? Yeah, that doesn't look safe, does it? Well then. So I can't go that side, because it's now blocked up. So I assume I need to go to this building? I mean, if I can find some jetpack fuel, I should be able to make it across. I hope. So, there have been lots of setbacks to production lately. There's a new crane at the top of the supply building. Or there's an old crane that's a piece of junk. So they've hooked it up to a power source, and it can host a load of supplies up for safekeeping overnight. Okay, so I guess if I can power this crane, I should be able to lift myself up there, and then I can get across. I mean, it seems like it'd be easier to just use that circular thing to build a ladder or something I could jump up, but sure. So the pylons run up here. So I should probably head this way to find the power source, like that. And that seems like a massive parkour puzzle. Oh, I do not like this. This all seems like it's going to collapse at any time. I do not trust any of these rocks, but I have to. So it needs an energy source. There's no rock though. Ah, here's the rocks. The glowing green, potentially radioactive rocks that I didn't want to touch. I'm picking it with my hands instead of the big robotic arm that I've got. Because that's sensible. Right. There we go. So that's now powered. So now it should be nice and simple, and I can head back. I could go that way. So I should be able to just head straight back to the lift, the crane. Well then. Is there another way off here? So I can't go that way. That way seems like it'll kill me, so I guess I have to go this way. From the looks of it, I assumed I'd need jetpack fuel. Ah, there we go. Good. Yeah, I was going to say the jumps look too big just to jump. Yeah. I tried. Almost died. Right. I assume I'm heading to that one next. There we go. I don't think I can make it straight to that one. I think I have to go round slightly. And up to this one over here. And then, is there something going to be something in this little valley? Doesn't look like it. I guess I just need to follow these platforms round then. So, from here across to this one. And then to the big one. Right. So, on that matter, there is a small way around to the left there, by the looks of it. So this is a sensible place to go. I hope. I mean, it'd be slightly awkward if I got around to here and then there was no way up that side. I'd have to go all the way back. Actually, I have jetpack fuel. I could have probably just jumped across where I initially came over. Oh, now that I've done that puzzle, the jetpack fuel's depleted. Which makes sense, because if I got back to the crane, there'd be no point powering up the crane, because I could just do the jump myself. That's a giant floating circle. Also, so that is where I came from, so I need to get back over to that side there. So do I need to do something with these? Well, it's not very obvious where to go. But there is a thing I can do with the arm here. So do I just need to push them into each other so that they're in order? Oh, did not mean to do that. Go back that way. And then this one. And then the top one. That seems to have done something. Oh, okay. So it's fired a laser beam. And that's gone straight towards the horizon. So I assume, has that activated something? I have no idea what I've just done. But I feel like I've activated something. Maybe that'll activate a portal to get me out. Maybe that'll call the aliens to me that'll want to chase me off their planet. Maybe it just removed those boards to be nice and helpful. But I guess I'll deal with that when it happens. For now, let's go and use a crane. All of that was just so I could use this crane. Right. So I assume I can use that to jump up here. And I can jump up here. That seems like it's going to kill me. Ouch. Well then. Am I not supposed to go up there? Or am I supposed to be more careful with jumping? Or am I supposed to jump up to... if I don't just walk off the platform? Am I supposed to walk up this side here? Aha, there we go. I don't know if that's the way I'm supposed to. I might be just supposed to jump over the plants, but... there we go. Well, we now have...
You weren't always alone, though, right?
Ooh.
I am told you were.
The story.
Yes, that's right. Years ago.
But then your wife turned up missing one day.
Well, friends thought maybe she had just run off, but...
But you knew otherwise?
Yes, ma'am, and I went looking for her. I searched for her day and night.
Is this her? Did they just commit suicide?